A couple weeks ago, I made a short talking about Hagrids, and I came off a bit negative, but I've changed some of my thoughts and feelings of this. Basically, I made an April Fool's short talking bad about Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Dang, and I thought Mission Breakout had the longest name. This takes the cake. Besides the name longer than the 5th Harry Potter book, I think this ride is fantastic. It took a lot of brainstorming to figure out ways to criticize the ride, because there's like nothing wrong with it that I could think of that was logical. This and Velocicoaster are literally the only two rides that don't have flaws, in my opinion. This isn't really going to be much of a ride review, as much as it's going to be a story, because like Minecart Madness, we had problems with it. So let's get into it. As you all know, I have a video rope dropping Velocicoaster and it's on my channel. And what I didn't show when we got off of it was that we were going to try to attempt to get into the single rider queue of Hagrid's. Looking back on this was a really dumb decision. I mean, in the vlog, you can clearly hear us talking about how long the Hagrid's queue is. And this was like 30 minutes before rope drops, so what do you think it's going to be when people actually get to the ride? That's like going to Disneyland and rope dropping Big Thunder Mountain and saying, "Hey, let's go check on the way to rides." Anyways, it didn't matter because single rider was closed due to the fact that standby was at max capacity. Does this seem familiar? So instead, we just walked across the park and did Dr. Doom. After like 5 or 6 times of checking the wait of Hagrid's, we saw that it was under a 100-minute wait, and that day, it was over 150 all day, so we rushed over. And you want to know how long we waited in that queue? 180 minutes. We almost waited double the time that the thing was posted. Now, I can kind of see why. When we checked on the wait, we were in Marvel Superhero Island, so we were the furthest possible distance from the ride. In that queue, me and my mom were just so hungry the whole time, because we didn't expect to wait over 3 hours. We probably would have gotten lunch before, or brought snacks into the queue if we knew we were gonna wait over almost double the time that the wait posted. And the first thing my brother says when we got off Hagrid's, okay, let's do Hulk now. And to give you context, Hulk was closed all day until it opened like while we were in queue for Hagrid's. So my brother, he really wanted to go on that ride, so I can kind of see why he was like itching to go on it, but my mom was not with him on that decision.
Bentley, I swear if we get food, Mom's gonna turn into the Incredible Hulk.
So we got food and we rolled Hulk, which was a monster coaster, by the way. I'll be making a review of that sometime in the future, I don't know. So you think that's all the trouble we had with Hagrid's? Well, guess what? We had a whole second day at Islands of Adventure, so we had to ride it again. You know the drill. We rope drop Velocicoaster, we check the weight of Hagrid's, and the single rider queue is closed due to capacity. Literally the exact same situation happened, and at that point we just didn't care. A similar situation happened with Velocicoaster, so we were just unfazed at this point. But on the second day, Velocicoaster didn't just close the single rider, no. The whole ride broke down. Now, this wouldn't be such an issue if we weren't at the front of the line when it closed. We waited an extra 40 minutes just to be seated. After that whole chaos mess of situation or whatever, my dad thought it'd be a good idea to go complain to customer service. I'm just kidding, he didn't complain. He just told them about our Velocicoaster breakdown incident and our luck with single rider. He was very kind and respectful about it. At least that's what he told us. For all I know, he could have yelled at that person, but I'm sure he would never do that. No joke, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes go by, and he comes back with 10 express tickets. The employee gave us, like, our family of 5, 10 express tickets, so we each got to ride a ride 2 times in express. For those who don't know what express is, it's basically just a universal fast pass. We all rode Hagrid's twice with no line. I think the longest we waited was like 15 minutes in express because it was like nighttime and everyone wanted to like use their express at the last minute. We rode Hagrid's with express once right when we got the tickets, so like when he came back we immediately got in line, and I don't think we waited at all for that time. And then, like, you know, we rode it at night and we waited like 15 minutes. So yeah, that was our experience with Hagrid's. It was quite the roller coaster.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
If you want my thoughts and reviews of it, well, I love it, and it's pretty cool. Second best ride ever. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up. I have like 2 more Universal Orlando videos that I need to get out soon, so see you in the next one. Peace.